first guest is a 5-time Grammy nominee and a judge on The Masked Singer. Give it up for Robin Thicke.
Right.
I like that suit.
This is my Monte Carlo vibe.
That's nice.
I'm feeling, hi baby.
Feeling love, look at it. Oh, they got up for you, Robin.
You know how we do. Thank you. Thank you.
I love when they get excited.
I know, and you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
She looks gorgeous,
Thank
right?
you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh my goodness, I'm sitting in my pants.
That's right. Get ready for them. Oh, they can't take it. Listen, welcome back to the Happy Place. Thank you again for being here.
Is that what we call this, the Happy Place?
I call it the Happy Place because they
We
just
all
make
need
me
one.
so happy, right? You know what I mean? And like, wait a minute. I have a 14-year-old son.
Oh my goodness, that's right. Because we were on tour together.
When I was pregnant with him.
We were pregnant.
You
that's
remember
right.
that?
That happened. Her first, and I heard, they reminded me that her first and only tour she's ever really done was with me. I don't know, is that a bad thing? Did I ruin it?
No.
It was like, after Robin, I'm not doing it again, no.
No, definitely. But you know, that was an interesting experience. My first tour, I was pregnant with my son. But what's the funny story with that is all the beautiful songs we sang on that tour.
Yeah.
And after he was on, obviously I didn't tour after that, and one of my songs was playing it, and he knew the song. And I was like, David, how you know this song? And I only sang it when I was pregnant with him.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
That's wild.
So I said that to say they could hear up in there because
That's wild.
I was like, now how you know this song, David?
Oh, please don't say that.
You know what I mean?
I got 4 kids. They done heard everything. They done heard everything.
Hey, your 13-year-old, what's his name?
My 13-year-old's name is Julian Fuego.
Julian.
And he's a singer.
I was
He's
gonna
a stage performer. He's just, he's everything. And he's also, you know, what's really special about him, he's got the biggest heart. He started studying Buddhism at the beginning of this year, and he did a whole speech at the Buddhist Center recently, just about how meditation helps him deal with stress as a teenager.
Smart.
And so instead of following in Daddy's footsteps, I was like, maybe you should follow in Barack Obama's footsteps.
Maybe.
Maybe go for president. Forget this singer
Oh, my
stuff.
goodness. How old was he when he started singing?
He was, you know, just like me. I mean, when he was 5, 6 years old, he just had the gift. And so he goes to, you know, mostly white kids' school, and he's in the choir, and they be singing some. He come out there, what you want?
All right. He better be soulful.
That's my boy. That's my baby. My baby. But he is. He's got soul, you know, and you know, he's just a really special young man.
Man, it sounds like it. Does he play too?
He plays a little bit of guitar. I'm trying to get him more. I think he's gotten so into the stage aspect. He just loves. I was a studio rat, and I didn't really start performing until I released my first album in my 20s. I just lived in the studio. But he really lives on stage. He loves the stage. He just erupts every time he walks out on stage. Yeah.
That is amazing.
So you know, we all find our lane and, you know, have maximize our gift, you know.
That is true. And is it true one of the first songs you ever wrote was for Brandy?
Well, actually, when I was about 12 years old, I started to learn how to play. I taught myself to play piano, and then I started writing songs. And Brian McKnight heard one of my demos when I was about 14 years old. Oh my goodness. And so he started working with me. And so they used to call me Brian McWhite, you know.
That is hilarious.
So after I recorded some demos with Brian, I got noticed by other writers and producers, and I got to write on Brandy's first album. I was 16 and she was 14.
Oh my goodness.
And then I signed a record deal with Brian McKnight. So at 16 years old, I was a recording artist and a writer-producer, you know.
Isn't that awesome?
Got started very early.
Never knew that.
Started very early. And then once I started making my own albums in my 20s, I didn't really work for any other artists except Lil Wayne, Mary J. Blige, and you.
Oh my goodness. Yay, I made that
And Usher, yeah. But you were the only, you know, there's this wonderful story. She sang at the Met Ball, and I was there, and I was sitting at the table with Rihanna, and it was the first time I'd ever heard you sing live. And I was so mesmerized and so blown away, I immediately said, I have to write a song for her. And I went and I wrote Giving Myself, you know, for you, yeah.
Wow.
And that's really-
I never even heard this story.
It's really the only first time that's ever happened that I heard you in person, and I was so inspired by your vocal. I was like, if I write the right song, she would murder it.
Oh my goodness, and I got to sing that song.
Yes, you did sing
It's
that
on my first album that I won a Grammy for, so thank you for writing
Hey.
that song for me. Robin, I need another song. I'm putting it out there. I need
Please.
another song, okay?
Yes.
Now,
Well, you can sing anything, so you
Okay.
make it all sound good.
I'ma hold you to it. Y'all hold the line. But look at this, I'm about sing. If I could talk him into it, maybe we will. But look, okay, so I want to go see Usher in concert.
Yes.
Have you seen him in concert?
I have, and he's quite charming and remarkable. Him and I go back 20 years. I actually wrote and produced on Confessions album. And so we had never performed together, and here we are. Oh, I didn't see. Here we are at his Vegas residency, and it was the first time we were ever on stage together. And I love him so much. I actually called him a few days ago just to tell him that after the Super Bowl thing that these things couldn't be happening to a better person.
I
He's a
agree.
great friend, a great man, a great father, a great talent. And
I agree.
and I called him to give him all of his flowers
Yes, he deserves it.
because I do love him so much.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
Did you roller skate with him when you were?
No, I don't think they have the insurance to put
No.
me on roller skates. But I do have one funny story I told him. The only thing I don't like about Usher is after I took my lady and a bunch of her girlfriends to see the concert, afterwards they were like, we want to go again. It was so good. I was like, oh, you want to go see him again? One time wasn't enough? You got to see the man again? No.
See,
But
he
no, I
just-
love him. He's the best.
He is
the
the
Usher
best.
effect, they call it, right? The Usher effect.
Usher effect. Well, you got your own effect. And now you're in season 10 of The Masked Singer.
Yes.
That is insane.
Paying them bills.
I know that's right. This is awesome. How many seasons do you want to do?
Well, honestly, especially with 4 kids at home, and I get to show up, I wear a suit, I make a bunch of jokes, I watch these amazing performances. It's really one of the best jobs you could ever ask for. I mean, I'm sure you, with your, you don't want to tour as much. This coming here and receiving all this love and conversation and great energy. I mean, who wouldn't want to do this every day?
Right. It's special.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Will you stick around for a little bit?
I would love to.
All right. More with Robin. We'll be right back. And we're back with Robin Thicke. Woo! Now, Mr. Robin. Okay, so I know for me, it's been 15 years since my debut album. It's been 20 years for yours?
This year we are celebrating a 20-year anniversary of my debut album called A Beautiful World.
Oh, wow.
You guys might remember, some of you might remember me on a bicycle, riding a bike with long hair in
Long
New York.
hair.
That was
Oh
my
goodness.
first single, yeah.
What you remember most about back then?
Yeah.
That doesn't even look like you.
There he is,
Oh my God.
Lorenzo Lamas.
Will you ever wear your hair that long again?
You know what, I started actually a couple years ago to the detriment of my own romance. I started to try to grow that hair back. And then after about a year, my lady just said, you ever think about cutting your hair?
Oh my goodness. How old were you
And
then?
I was like, yeah, I think it's time. Let me go back to the OG. I was here, let's see, 26, 27 when my debut album came out. It was 2003, so I'd be 26, yeah.
Baby Robin, look
Yeah.
at that.
That was the OG.
I love it. The OG. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.